Welcome back.
Is this the most exciting Brickmania kit ever? Is it a kit so good that you would be willing to walk stark naked over broken glass through drunkard's puke just to look at the box through the display window?
Let's find out. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and a like would be greatly appreciated. Let's do this.
Muy importante.
Let's do this. Boom. So, is this the greatest Brickmania kit of all time? Well, we're going to discuss that. We're going to break it down for you. We're going to give you the details. We're going to give you the history, which we'll do in a second. We're going to tell you about the minifigures. The designer himself is not going to be on the show, but we're going to talk about him anyway.
Yeah, a sneak fun fact. We love this kit. I don't know if you figured it out
awesome.
yet. But
there's so much printing, so much detail. Everything is great about this kit. So, first off, let's start with the history.
There we were. We had waited about 5 minutes too long, like 15 minutes after 8 o'clock. Back in November or December, whenever.
No, it was November on Black Friday.
On Black Friday. And they were gone, like a flash. And we were in mourning and tears, but then we found out they were coming out with a restock from our man Chris at Chantilly, Virginia. Said they're coming back, baby.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, man. So we waited. And we got up early, and we had like 5 computers going, and we were ready to pounce on that baby.
Yeah, it was happening. It was happening.
Yeah, so $420.
Finally, 8 o'clock rolled around, and we bought that sucker immediately, and it was out in like 15 minutes, even on a pre-order on an expensive kit. Yeah, this kit's pretty popular. Anyway,
$420, 633 pieces and elements, a lot of them printed, as you'll see in a minute. Designed 4 minifigures and designed by our man Andreas Egan, who continues,
also known as ASAP Animation,
who continues to amaze us with his designs.
Yes,
and you'll be amazed too if you stick around.
Awesome.
So, a little bit about the history. Now, you all have heard of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
Ark. Oh yeah. Dark. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And
not Raiders of the Lost Ark. Not to be confused with Indiana Jones, but Indiana Jack. Definitely.
This is Indiana
100%,
Jack.
100%. Yep.
Yes. So.
No, Disney. Don't even think about it. No.
But if we were talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark, we'd be talking about a 1981 movie that everyone should see, and that means you. I know you haven't seen it yet. You need to. You don't have to see all 3 of them, or were there 4?
4.
They're 4, and they're talking about making a 5th or whatever coming out in 2023.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen? All right.
Yeah, I thought it was 2022.
You need to see
but anyway.
It was the top-grossing film of 1981, a Steven Spielberg-directed movie with storyline written by George Lucas. Yes. It had a $20 million budget, and it made $330 million worldwide. 5 Academy Awards. This particular scene from which these vehicles appear were filmed in the desert in Tunisia. And most people consider
also where Star Wars
Raiders. Actually, part of the scene was filmed in the part of Tunisia where Tatooine was filmed in Star Wars. Yeah. Most people consider it one of the greatest films of all time, and it was. Yeah. I mean, Han Solo, come on.
Yeah. As Indiana Jack, definitely not Indiana Jones. Yeah, definitely Indiana Jack. Don't even worry about it, Disney.
So,
or Lucasfilm.
Let's get into the details of these bad boys, because that's what you came here to see, right?
Yeah.
Details. There's a lot of them. I mean, a boatload. You've got all kinds of printed pieces and printed.
Yeah, this camera isn't even doing it justice, so we're gonna.
You've got dust and wood grain details.
Oh yeah.
Dust and wood grain detail. Look at all that, and it really makes the thing pop. It makes it shine. It makes it crack, snapple, and pop. It is amazing.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is just tons of printed elements in here, especially this one. Now, the other one, there's not too much printed, but there is still some printed. But the main one is the dust. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'll get to it. But, like, the main printed all is this wood grain and this canvas, which actually the canvas, how hard was that to get on, you think?
Of all the canvases we've ever put on,
pretty easy.
Which have been, seems like legion, We've always had trouble. This thing went in like...
Yeah, butter.
Like putting a glove on your hand.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not O.J. Simpson
in 15 minutes.
But
hello.
It lined up perfectly. Anyway. It snapped in perfectly.
Yeah.
It was a joy.
There's a back there. Just amazing detail. The design team Slam did an excellent job. I mean, this is stuff that I want to do with my company. Anyway, but yeah.
Not sparing any details, you get an Ark of the Covenant.
Yes, which we're going to show off here. You can just lift down the back there. Ooh, and you pop that sucker out, and here it is. The Ark of the Rock. Definitely not Ark of the Covenant. Don't even worry about it, Disney. They're not knocking you off. No, of course not. Anyway. But yeah, just beautiful printing. And actually, to my dismay, I was hoping this was going to be just like a printed crate that you could open up and store stuff in. That's sadly not the case. It's all brick.
I think that's even cooler.
I don't think it is.
Well, I mean, I do.
Wouldn't it be more useful if you could actually put like the Ark of the Covenant in it?
Hey, dude, if you have the Ark of the Covenant, the last thing you want to do is open it up. I'm just telling you.
I know, but
if you had remembered this film, you would realize that.
Anyway,
you don't mess with God's power.
Okay, but what I'm saying is it would just be cooler if it was an actual crate, but it's still nonetheless very, very cool. What? I'm just saying it would be better. Anyway, it doesn't matter though. I mean, it does matter if you're paying $420. Anyway, just the custom printed detail on this is amazing, and you would think that would be all. Well, no, my friends, no.
No, we actually teared up a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's so great. Andreas,
let's get a.
And it's solid. You know, that's the other thing about it. These are both solid builds. Now, I'm not saying you could play basketball with them.
You want to try?
No.
It's a joke. No, but like, you know, there's two printed elements there, and then actually a lot of printed elements. Anyway, it's just filled with printed elements and details and all kinds of stuff. And you also get 4 minifigures in this set. Yeah, kind of insane. But, so yeah, do you want to head on over to the minifigures?
Well, I would like to point out one quick thing.
All right.
This is a World War II cargo truck and a World War II German staff car that appeared in the movie, which took place around 1936. And Indiana Jones, Han Solo, and Karen Allen, his former lover, have gotten the Ark of the Covenant in the back of the truck, and they're making their escape from the Germans in it. And the Germans are trying to stop them. That's the scene from the movie that this doesn't, of course, depict. It's coincidental.
Totally. There was like somebody that remembered. I mean, it's Indiana Jack, to be honest. You know. It's,
But yeah, on to the minifigs.
Alright, so here they are, the 4 minifigs you get in the set. Sadly, you do not get those 3 weapons with them. You do get the whip, though. But, yeah, so here are the 3 minifigs. Want to talk about them, Dave?
Well, on your left, to my middle, is Indiana Jones with his whip. He liked using that whip. I don't know. There's a backstory in that, but we won't go there. And you have 3 Germans.
Yeah, so one of them has just kind of chilling, I mean, like maybe spaced out indiscretion. One is kind of a little bit stinky, a little bit mad, and then this guy, I don't know what's going on there, but he is screaming for his life. So yeah, very cool to see. All the details are great. 360 printing, as always, from Brickmania. You can't go wrong with it. And yeah, just 4 minifigs in a set, kind of rare. And yeah, it portrays the Germans beautifully. Also, if you want to complete your scene, you can get some more. Excuse me. You can get some more Africa Corps men from Brickmania, because they got you hooked up there. So yeah.
They got you covered.
Yeah, they got you covered. Also, one more detail that's just too... I don't know if my camera will be able to show it, but let's find out. There it is. There it is. On the back, it's screaming on the back of his neck, which is really cool. They did not have to do that, and that's pretty awesome right there.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah. Oh, should you buy this kit?
Let me think about this for a minute.
Well, we will say something.
I don't know.
It's not a dead yes. I mean, yes, if you have $420 and you love Indiana Jones, or if you just love German trucks, this is an obviously buy. But if you don't have $420, don't go out and get into debt for this. It's not that good, all right?
No,
sorry.
it's that good. I'm sorry. You need to go rob a
financial
bank.
advice.
If you need $420, you go rob. You do whatever you have to do to get that $420.
Do not go into,
you need this.
Do not go into debt for this. Please, financial advice, do not do that. But
you'll thank me later.
But if you do have the spare cash laying around, or your monthly budget, just yes, when this comes available again, definitely buy it. There's so many cool details. It's worth it. I mean, it's worth it. It's so much printing, so much minifigs, so much awesomeness. And
if you don't get this pretty soon, you're going to be left out when the Saturday Afternoon Matinee Playset Part 2 comes out.
I'm scared of what that's going to be.
Later this year.
And I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I can't wait.
I'm scared.
Stellar in every meaning of the word.
Yep.
You need it. You want it.
I mean, with all the printed details, with all the minifigs, yeah, definitely worth it.
All right. So there you have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we
we'll see you on the next one.
We kind of liked it.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.